Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Dan in the building. We in, man, for another one, man. We're here to talk about this NBA playoffs, man, and everything that's going on. And we also here to talk about our bracket, man. For sure, for sure. We hope you got one too, man. But without further ado, man, here's my co-host.
Hey, what's going on, fam? This your boy John. And make sure y'all grab yourself something to drink, sit back, relax, and let that be known. Sports. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. I've been trying to stay tuned with some of this NBA playoffs, man. Um, it's been quite interesting. Some of these matchups, man. I think it was quite interesting. A lot of the play-in games was quite interesting as well. Um, Quite funny as well too. So I must admit. Um, but man, I'm here to get into some of it, man, and what I think is going to happen, what I think is going to transpire, man, and how I think some of this stuff is going to unfold and unravel. Um, so without further ado, man, we seen Golden State Warriors. They went down, man, which might be the last sighting of Steve Kerr. You know, this was the last year of his deal. So I'm not sure if he's interested in coming back.
Shout out to you, Taj.
And I'm not sure, who's all interested coming back. What's up, Todd? Yeah, it's been a minute, man. We haven't went live in a minute, man. We back. We back in here, man. Um, but for sure, man. The Warriors went down, man. Charlotte, man, they went down. They a fun bunch to watch, but I knew they was gonna go down. But man, bypassing that, getting into this first round, man. Everything for me is pretty much going according to schedule. What about you?
Yeah, it's going about what I expected it to go so far. Kind of what I've envisioned for the most part. Yeah, I didn't anticipate KD not playing tonight, but outside of that, I mean, it's pretty much going like I thought it was gonna go. Especially from the play-ins until the game ones that started on today.
Oh, KD definitely ducking that smoke. He ain't been
Oh,
hurt.
nearly.
He ain't been hurt all the time. He ducking smoke. Talking about knee contusion.
Oh man.
It's the playoffs, man. Get out here and play, man. This ain't no regular season game.
No man, they that was that I didn't see that one coming, man. Because I haven't heard about him being hurt or anything or any knee issues or anything until was it last night? Yeah, it was last night when they started saying something about it, and then lo and behold, game one today, and then they say he was out.
Yeah, he traveled with the team. I guess they thought he was gonna play, but uh, he didn't play. And I mean, for me personally, I got the Lakers beating Houston. Um, I just think Houston is weak minded. I think they don't have a culture there. And I think this 41-year-old LeBron James is gonna beat them in the first round. And I think it's gonna be funny to see, and I think it's gonna piss a lot of people off, and I'm here for it. I'm not sure if John. Ooh, Luke Kennard. I'm not sure if John. That's what I'm saying. Lakers gonna do it, baby. And I'm not even a Lakers fan. But John, did you what was your take on this Lakers and Houston series?
To be honest with you, man, I don't have Houston going like far, but at the same time, I did have them going to the second round,
Uh,
due to
oh,
Luca and AR being out. But looking at this game one, man,
oh,
my
John.
bracket might be busted out the gate.
John, man, you did the
Like,
same mess last year, man. You did that mess.
now, if Luka or AR was playing, then I would have felt a little better. But like I said, I didn't expect that KD was gonna be out game one.
Man,
Then you let Luke Kennard come out here and bust you for 20,
man,
21.
if the Lakers were playing anybody else, I would have the Lakers losing. But when they got the Houston Rockets first round, they lucked up and got something special.
Yeah, they letting Luke Kennard give them work, which is crazy. Yeah, so I guess Todd said Draymond gonna ball out in China next season. I think there'll be some teams that'll pick him up. They still useful. He can end up somewhere with Braun, man. If being honest, man,
Ye-
I do think
ye-
he is done in Golden State, but he'll end up somewhere over here. He still got some value in the league.
For sure. Yeah, Taj on there. I think that the Giants are trying to go after Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs in the first round. I think they're trying to get them both. I think the Giants got pick 5 and pick 10.
Hmm.
So they definitely trying to go after those two with there, which will help us run the ball easier, take big Dessalons up out of there. But on this, man, I they had Denver play earlier,
Hmm.
and I definitely had Denver beating Minnesota.
We agree there. No, we definitely agree there, man, for sure. I'm on that same boat, man. Um, oh yeah, bro. They let Luke Kennard cook. Yeah, this is crazy. Is
But
it too late?
I
Is
think
it too late to change that pick? Since we haven't revealed our bracket yet.
I told you, man. Man, you gotta stop picking these fraudulent teams, man. Yeah, Lakers ain't got the talent that that they could have on the floor, but the Lakers have an identity. The Lakers um have a guy on the floor who knows how to get it done, who knows how to make his teammates better around him.
Hmm.
And to me, JJ Redick is one of the most underrated coaches.
That's a fact.
And this series here is gonna prove just how underrated he is. Because
So,
most people will see Luke and them out and like, oh man, they ain't got a shot. But if you got a good coach, oh, he can make this series very interesting, especially with a team like Houston.
so again, I ask: is it too late to change that pick on my bracket?
This could change, man. Nobody seen it yet. Could change it. When I seen that on the back, I was like, oh, the Lakers. Type that in. Go ahead and put that in.
Oh
Go
man.
ahead, put me some money on this series because I know I'm finna win.
Oh man.
The odds, boy. I like the odds. They got the Houston Rockets the favorite. Yeah, I don't know ball in Vegas.
Oh man. You
Yeah,
about ready?
talent is a big piece, man, but it ain't the all be all, man.
No. You about ready to do the bracket reveal, man?
Let's go ahead and reveal these brackets, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man.
You want me to reveal mine first, or you want me to reveal yours first?
You can go ahead and reveal yours.
All right, reveal mine first. Now, before I'm preferences, the one you see on there where it say Rockets, that was a typo. That was a typo.
He picked that fraudulent team.
You see the Rockets? I didn't pick the Rockets. That was a typo, and I just caught it. I just caught it.
They probably the team turn their game on like, oh heck no.
You got the. All right, here we go. We go my bracket. So I'll start on the west side. So of course, one seed, so they got the Thunder and the Suns. Of course, you're gonna pick the Thunder. Suns barely got in there, and they're gonna get rolled out of there.
Quick too. It ain't gonna be funny.
Then next set of games, you got the Spurs and the Trailblazers. Trailblazers, they barely got in there.
Gonna be
Spurs
quick.
on a roll. They're gonna get rolled out of there real quick. Next, we got Denver and the Timberwolves. I picked the Nuggets.
That's gonna go 6.
That's gonna go 6, but I just can't bet against that Joker, man.
Jokic is just.
I just can't bet against him, man. That man giving everyone the business. He ain't been doing it for a long time. And then the typo I was talking about. So you got the Lakers and the Rockets. I know the typo say the Rockets. It's actually the Lakers. Is who I have advancing in that first round. And then when they get to the semifinals,
I got them losing.
So I got the Thunder and Spurs. And I got the Thunder, and then I got them going to conference finals and as well as to the finals. Bottom part of my bracket, got the Nuggets taking the Lakers, and then the Nuggets face the Thunder in the conference finals, but losing to the Thunder. East side, top part of my bracket, for the Pistons in Orlando, like I said about the Suns and the Trailblazers, they barely got in there. They could get rolled up out of there. So I got the Pistons going to the next round, and the Boston and Philly. I think that's actually going to be a pretty good series, but I still think Celtics is going to take that.
If Embiid don't play, it's going to be quick.
So we're going to see, man. And, he's still out with his appendix surgery, so I don't see them getting past Boston. And then bottom part of my bracket, you have the Knicks in Atlanta.
That's going to be quick.
Yeah, Knicks just going to be too much for Atlanta. They got some good young players coming up, but it's just not enough. And then, of course, you got Cleveland and Toronto. And if anybody's seen the game today, you see what's going to happen. I may say going 5, maybe 6, but Cleveland's going to pull it out.
It's going to be a sweep. I'm sorry, Toronto. It's going to be a sweep, man.
And then, so from Cleveland and the Knicks, I got Cavs going to the conference finals. And then from the Pistons and Celtics, got the Celtics going to the finals. And with the Thunder and the Celtics, and I got the Celtics taking it all.
For sure.
All right, let's get Dan's bracket up here.
For sure. So here's my bracket. Me and John bracket is pretty similar. Starting in the Western Conference, I got OKC and Phoenix. I got OKC finishing that quick work. It probably won't go 5. Unless Devin Booker just got to go crazy.
Oh, man.
It's going to be quick. All that all that stuff Jalen Green was doing, you think Luke Dort gonna let that go? But that's quick work. Then in San Antonio, Portland, I got Spurs making quick work of that. I think that's gonna be a sweep. Just based off of style of play, their best player, his best attribute is getting to the cup. Against Wemby, that ain't gonna fare too well.
True.
And so I think he's gonna have a tough time there because they're gonna really make him perimeter oriented, and that's just not his game. And so I just think it's gonna be quick work. I think the Spurs gonna make quick work out of that. Now this is probably gonna be the best series in the first round, which is Denver and Timberwolves. because the Timberwolves have the talent to pull this off. Like if it was ever going to be an upset, it would probably be this game here. Because the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards and Randall, like they have talent to pull an upset. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I just think they don't have an answer for Jokic. Jokic is just having his way, and then if they can't put the handcuffs on Murray,
They ain't got nobody for it.
if you're gonna let Murray just go off like that, that means Jokic is gonna have free reign. So I got Denver winning that. I think the series probably gonna go 6. I think Minnesota's gonna get 1 or 2 at home. And moving on to the Houston Rockets and the Lakers, I picked I'm probably one of the few that picked the Lakers looking at this series, but I had the Lakers, whether they had got Minnesota or they got the Rockets. I had the Lakers winning, especially when they got the Rockets. I was like, oh heck yeah. They gonna win this one. Now this one's probably gonna go 6. If they had one of their guys, if they had Luka, quick work. 4-5. I'm talking about quick. It will be quick. Even if they had KD, because he don't like being double teamed. So moving on to the East. In this West. So I have let's finish this out. I have the Lakers progressing, and I have them facing Denver in the semifinals. I have Denver beating them. And I preference this. All this is thinking that Luka will not be available. And Austin Reeves won't be available. So this is the bracket. Now, if they are available and they're healthy and ready to go, things can change. But as of right now, I have Denver beating them in the semifinals. I have OKC and the Spurs facing the semifinal. I have OKC taking that. Even though the Spurs have had their number all season. I think
because Taj he said the Spurs are gonna beat the Thunder because in 6, as long as Wemby stay healthy. So I guess he going off of the.
I can't be mad at you. I can't be mad at you on that. I cannot be mad at you on that because the Spurs have had their number all season. But I do think that the playoffs will be a different monster. And I've seen OKC group get it done. I haven't seen this young group get it done. They very young, no playoff experience. They coming in blind. They don't know what to expect. Got a young head coach, so we'll see. I'm gonna take the experience to get it done. But I do think it's gonna be a long series. I think it's gonna be an exciting series, but I have to go OKC. I'd have OKC and Denver in the conference finals. Although I want Denver to beat them, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And I don't want God, trust me, I do not want OKC to go to the freaking finals. I just don't want it to happen. But I have them going to the finals. Shea is a free throw merchant, and I cannot respect them. That's why I don't want them to win. I can't stand Shea. I can't stand Kevin Durant. I can't stand. I have personal reasons. I don't like Kevin Durant. I don't like his mental. I think he's a 7-foot teddy bear.
Oh man,
I don't like. I like his game. He's an incredible player, but he's been a bus rider all his life. He liked to hop on good teams, and then the moment the team stopped doing well, he's looking for another good team to hop on. Oh man.
He said Boston versus OKC is the equivalent of watching Jalen Hurts throw over the middle of the field.
That man ain't gonna never let it down.
Nasty work, man.
I heard he audible to that play. I heard
he called
he called for a verse. That wasn't the play. But moving on, man, to the Eastern Conference, man. I have the Pistons sweeping Orlando, and
sweeping them.
You ain't seen the fraudulent Bancaro?
I was just messing with you. I know. I agree with you.
Man, I had that boy being a star. Man, he let me down.
Hey man,
He
yeah,
regressing.
he remind you of Jalen Hurts, huh?
Yeah, he a one trick pony. So I have Pistons moving on out of that first round. I have Boston beating the. Paulo is horrible, man. I cannot believe he regressed like this. I had him definitely taking the next step. Um, I have the Celtics beating the Sixers. If Embiid don't come back, I think that's gonna be quick work. I think Embiid can be a difference maker. That is very light skinned energy, Bankero. Uh, New York Knicks. I have them sweeping Atlanta. I just think New York Knicks is out there having fun. Atlanta just out there playing with house money. They ain't supposed to be in the playoffs.
We ain't supposed to be here.
And so I have them moving on, and then Cleveland and Toronto. I have the Cavs moving on. Probably in a gentleman sweep. I give them 5-1 in a gentleman sweep. I got Pistons and Boston. I got Boston taking that one. I think it'll be a hard fought series, but I just don't think Pistons have enough firepower to really take on Boston. Outside of Cade, like I don't see enough firepower there. They don't shoot the 3-ball well. So that I just don't have them as much as I want them to beat Boston, because I don't want Boston to go. I have the Knicks and the Cavs. I got the Cavs beating them out. I just think that's enough help for Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, enough help to get him to the conference finals. I think the Cavs reached the conference finals for the first time since LeBron James has left. Mm-hmm. And I got them in Boston, and I just don't see them beating Boston. You got Donovan Mitchell and James Harden in your lineup, and they're going to have to guard somebody. And you got Tatum and Brown out there.
Yeah.
Tatum and Brown can guard them, but it ain't going to go the other way
around. Right. Yeah.
They going to be food. So with that being said, I got OKC and Boston playing, and I think OKC is going to beat them. But I do think it's going to be a pretty long series. But I think OKC is going to beat them, as much as it pained me to say it. I would like to see Knicks and Lakers in the finals. It would be very entertaining, good story.
For nostalgia,
it would be great. But I just don't. The Lakers ain't healthy, and they got DeAndre Ayton as a center, and the Knicks don't have enough star power for me, man. Like Jalen Brunson's good, but to me, he's not a superstar. He would be good as a number 2 on the team to me.
Yeah.
They need a star player. Now, Jalen Brunson reminds me a lot of like a Jamal Murray.
Yeah, good number 2.
He's a really good number 2. He's a guy that can go off any given night. But just you need that consistent star like a Jokic, who just gonna get to it every night, like it's clockwork.
Yeah.
It don't matter who we going against, I'm getting to it. Mm-hmm. And the Knicks just don't have that guy. Luka, my dog, I can't wait for Bronny, and Bryce to get the out of LA. God, dog, boy, y'all brutal,
man. Bryce ain't even here
yet. But this is my bracket, man. This is my bracket. I think it's pretty logical. It's pretty logical. To me, if you go far away from this, you're thinking with your heart. So these are logical picks, because neither one of these teams are my team. So I have no dog in the fight. So I don't have any motives. I'm not rooting for one team out of the other. This is just to me, it is what it is.
Mhm.
I don't want OKC to win, but doggone it, I don't see nobody beating them.
No, right now that's their window, man. So it's
So they gonna be competing for the next 10 years. They got all the draft picks in the world.
and they still getting draft picks from LA from the Shea trade,
They're gonna be doing that for the next 2-3 years.
which is crazy.
Thank you, Doc Rivers. Thank you, Glenn.
That's crazy.
So they set up to win for the next 10 years.
And that has to be like top 5, like one of the worst trades.
I
Like
mean,
the amount
it's
they gave up, and then they
it's
still giving up.
they gave us so much because they went all. They gave us so much because they went all in for. They gave us so much because they went all in for a championship. They're trying to get a championship right now. They went all in, and they built one of the most fraudulent teams, man. Because you built a team on the back of 2 injury-prone players.
Yeah.
And then, granted, nobody knew, what Shea would be, or, nobody seen that coming. Nobody seen that he would, do this or whatever, win MVP and all this stuff. Nobody seen that because his offensive game was super limited. I mean, very, very limited. And so nobody seen him being this good. He had great potential, but nobody seen this. So them trading him, I can't be mad at it. But for what you traded him for, the amount of picks,
I mean, they gave up a lot, bro.
you gave up almost 7 first-round picks.
I think Kawhi been he been with the Clippers for
7 years.
7 years.
You gave up almost.
You still giving up picks?
Still paying. They done built a new stadium in Inglewood.
And no, man. Todd said Bryce the next Lakers pick, and Brown is gonna say he had no idea Bryce was getting drafted by the Lakers.
Man, y'all gotta give him a break, man. Bronny was 2nd-round pick, man. Y'all don't even talk about the first round. The first rounders.
The number 1 pick. Yeah. Who
was
in the number 1 pick?
Most people can't even name the top 10 picks in the first round. I know I can't.
And let's just be real, man. If anybody was in that position, y'all would do the same thing.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, I'm drafting my son. People do it all the time.
They
get a company over to their son, knowing good and well he ain't fit to run that company.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, I do it in a heartbeat. If I'm in that position, I got that kind of pull.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You can set your
absolutely.
If you can set your son up like that, you should.
And then the thing about Bronny, man, if you actually see the kid play, he can play.
He can actually play. Now I think he would come on much stronger. Most people don't know he had cardiac arrest, man. Like that's something else to come back from, man. So but I would give guys time, and then too, man, he's a 2nd-round pick. Most 2nd-round picks, man, they don't come around to year 3, year 4 in the league. So get a young fella some time, man, to develop. Now, had they took him in the first round, then we'd be having a different complete story,
right?
Had they took him, as a first-round pick, but as a 2nd-round pick, I wouldn't be mad at it, or whatnot, because most of the guys in the first round ain't even doing what Bronny doing now. So, but they they in there, but I ain't, I ain't too mad at it, or whatnot, but what I would like, good block. But what I would like to see happen is I think that I think the development needs to be better in the NBA, and what I mean by that is, I think that the summer league should be more. I think the summer league should be more of a development thing than it is just like the showcase. Because I think it should be, if they don't play well in the summer league, they gotta go back to college.
Ooh. Now, what about the older ones that's, like 22, 21?
It is
You
what it
know,
is. I mean, look at the top 10 picks in the first round, bro.
that was nasty work for sure.
Them guys should not be playing. Now, this draft that just happened last year with Cooper Flag and them, granted, now hey,
That was a
that
pretty
was a
good draft there.
that was a really good draft.
Yeah,
Most all them guys are hooping.
hooping. Yeah, of course, you got Cooper, then you got Canople. What's that?
You
That
got
big from New Orleans Queen,
you got Queen, you got Ace Bailey
Ace
hooping. Like
Baylor.
you got a lot of guys that contributing to their team.
Team. So you got some, you can actually see, okay, these guys here is gonna, you know, they're gonna be here for a while. So, yeah, so the Cavs and Raptor series. What did you have that going? Was that 5?
Yeah, I gave him a gentleman sweep. I really want to say a sweep, but I'm gonna be gracious and give him a gentleman sweep.
They came. I watched that game. They came out there and got right on their neck out the gate, and wasn't no turning back. Now that Minnesota and Nugget series, that game one, that was interesting because Timberwolves hopped out early and then they just got walked down, man.
That's Denver style. Denver always does that. You can go up 20 on Denver,
And
and
they
Denver
walked.
just be trucking along, trucking along. The next thing you know, you be like, man, they
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 got walked
within six.
down.
Like, man, they within one.
It was
It's
like
just
precision too, bro. They just
and the
methodically.
reason why they're so dangerous because they know how to play together and they know their style of play.
Mhm.
So they know how to get to the bucket. They know how to make something happen, and they just make you pick a poison. And the only way that you really gonna beat Denver is if you can limit Jamal Murray. He's the X factor. But if you got Jamal Murray cooking, because Jokic's gonna cook automatically, he's gonna get his.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Ain't
you
no
can do about it.
stopping that. Jokic's gonna get his. Now, what the thing is, if you let Jamal Murray, if he's out there cooking, he's giving you 25, 28, you're gonna have a long day. Because now they making you pick their poison. So when they run that screen and roll,
Mhm.
what do?
Yep. You either drag or try to play over the top. Either way.
Either way. And then you definitely don't want to switch
Mm-mm.
and get a small onto
All-
Jokic. So you definitely don't want to do that.
Mm-mm. No, for sure. And then the thing about this year with Denver, man, they actually have a bench. They have some depth this
A
year.
little bit.
A little bit.
For the life of me, I don't know why they don't get a backup center.
They got Valanciunas. Valanciunas don't start.
He don't fit this type of mold. With that second unit, they need a guy that can get up and down the floor.
You think they need one? Okay, more mobile.
They don't need a guy that's down there in the paint that's just gonna be, looking to get the ball or jump. They need a guy that can get up and down with their second unit. Because Jamal Murray runs that second unit and he likes to push. Now, when Jokic in the game, they play slow, methodical. But when Jokic go out, if you ever watch them, they running.
That's a fact, man. But yeah, that's tough, man. When you got Jamal Murray, man, scoring 30. And man,
And Anthony Edwards got to give you more than 22.
yeah.
And Julius Randle got to give you more than 16.
Can he though?
what he can or can't. He's gonna give you more than 16. He's second best player on the floor. He's gonna have to find it somewhere within himself to go
'Cause
out there and
you know how
be.
Aaron Gordon get on you, man. When he get on you, he on you.
He need at least 25 of them things. And Anthony Edwards gonna have to have from 28 to 30.
Yeah, because Anthony
It's
Edwards
either
only
it's either
got he only
that,
had 19 shots and
it's
Julius
either
Randle
that or you're gonna
15.
play some lockdown D.
Well, you know Julius Randle ain't finna do that, bro. You know that.
I mean, y'all gonna have to find a way.
Yeah,
But if they put up this type of points, production, it's gonna be a quick series. If y'all can't find no way to muster up no more points than that, it's gonna be quick.
yeah, it's gonna get ugly. I think game 2 is gonna tell me a lot. If if y'all gonna change anything, or if it come out and it's the same way, then
ain't nothing to change. You got to go put that ball in the bucket. This ain't on coaching.
No, I'm not saying it's on coaching. I'm saying from their aspect, you gotta score, man. You gotta score. You gotta go out there and produce, man.
You know, y'all not supposed to be role players. Now the role players scoring go up and down. They fluctuate. Now the stars are supposed to be consistent. Supposed to be something that you can rely on. And Anthony Edwards, 22 points. My bro, that ain't gonna cut it.
You can get that in your sleep, bro.
22 points, that ain't gonna cut it. Now Julius Randle had 22 points and you had 30. Okay, but that ain't gonna cut it, bro.
So about the Atlanta and the Knicks, do you think the Atlanta can steal a game or two, or
no?
You think it's gonna be a sweep? You don't think CJ McCollum can steal a game?
Now with OG and them out there on.
Now he had 26 tonight.
Was he their highest scorer? That's the problem. If you're in the playoffs, man, and 26 is your highest score,
in trouble.
You're in trouble, man.
I don't know why they ain't play play Buddy Hill. He was at DNP.
Man, Buddy Hill, he dangerous, man. Cause if he on, if he off, he'll shoot you out that game.
Yeah, at this point, man, you gonna have to help match production. So you need anybody that can help. Now, I'm not saying keep riding if he's off, set him down. But
see what hurting them is Jalen Johnson, the best player, he go 3 from 7 from 3. And then you have Nickeil Alexander-Walker go 3 for 8. Like
bad shots.
You're taking some bad shots, man. Like you just can't.
That's the thing about the playoffs. All that comebacks that hurt you. Taking them bad shots like that.
And then Dyson Daniels, he went 2 for 7 and he played 36 minutes
for 4 points.
Like you can't do that, man. Especially when you're already a team that don't have a lot. Like you cannot do that, man. You cannot play that many minutes and be that ineffective. CJ McCollum, he played on top of his game, but as far as everybody else,
nobody else came to ride with him.
Nah, Kuminga played 27 minutes and gave you 8 points, man. Like,
and really nothing else. 4 boys. Yeah, you playing them type of minutes, man. Yeah, that can't happen, man.
And Jalen Brunson had a relatively pedestrian game. That's what I'm saying. Like he ain't go off.
Like
he went 9 for 22.
So he didn't even go off. Cat is the only one that really killed you.
Jalen Brunson went 9 for 22, and y'all still got cooked. Now just imagine if he comes in and he's cooking. It's gonna get nasty.
He can go for 40 or 50 on you.
You getting swept. That's what happened. Like this is the game that you come out and get them. If Jalen Brunson play like this is a game you steal.
Facts. That is a fact.
You catch him having a bad game, you jump
Yeah,
on.
you jump on it, you take advantage of that for sure.
Mikal Bridges 1 for 4 at the 3. Like you catch him. Shamit 1 for 5 at the 3. Like you catch them, man. They come in lackadaisical as an underdog. You supposed to jump all over that.
Fact.
That's what you're supposed to be looking for. Like, hey, they sleeping on us. That's what Knicks came in sleeping.
Yep. No, that's crazy, man. Now we have a list of games tomorrow, boy. It's gonna be that's the games I'm looking forward to, there, man. So of course, at noon it kicks off with Boston and Philly. Then after that, then you have Phoenix and the Thunder. Then I ain't worried about that. That's gonna get ugly. Then an afternoon game will be Orlando and Detroit. That's gonna get ugly.
Detroit finna stomp them, boy.
And then the night game is they should have this flipped. It's the Trailblazers and the Spurs. We already know what's gonna happen there.
Only game that has a chance to be super competitive is gonna be the Celtics and the Sixers.
Sixers, yeah.
That's the only thing that could be competitive.
Now, whether it be fun to watch, even though it is not gonna really have a real impact on the game, is the Suns and Thunder. If what's his name, Dylan Brooks, get in there and kind of murky it up and make it a little chippy.
Yeah. But that's how Thunder play anyway.
So like I say, it'll be entertaining. I don't think it's gonna change the outcome or anything, but it'll be entertaining. With it getting a little chippy, because you know how that go with when Dylan Brooks, especially you start getting the better of them.
Well, the Thunder, what they're going to do is they're going to try to make others step up. So they're going to try to, pull out, Devin Booker, Jalen Green. They're going to try to make the others, step up and try to make them hit, timely buckets and things like that. And so that's what makes the thing, makes things difficult. I know that from being in the series with them. They tried to do that against Dallas when we played them. So having PJ Washington went off. He was hitting them. They was leaving them open, like purposely. They would do stuff like that purposely, where they would just leave a guy open.
Yeah.
So they're gonna really test guys and, hey man, we'll leave you open, man. And it can mess with your mental. It can. Somebody leave you open, you be like, man, what? And next thing you know, it's in your mind.
Like the disrespect.
And next thing you know, man, you chucking up bricks, man. So
yeah,
man, we shall see, man. But Dylan Brooks just gotta stick his foot underneath Schaefer to make the series.
That could make it interesting.
If I'm the coach for the Phoenix Suns, this is my game plan. Hey Dylan, you gotta take one for the team. I need you to go fight Shea. I need you to make him fight. And you're gonna have to fist fight him. And I need y'all to both get tossed.
But Shea has like that light skin energy. Like it's like
Shea look like he'll run.
Yeah, it's like he has that type of energy. Like he wants no smoke. I just want to hoop, man. That's it.
I can see Shea getting stolen on and take off running. Hey man, where you going? I can see Shea run to the locker room. Man, what you doing here? They're not playing basketball out there. I don't know what that is.
I'm here to play basketball. That's it.
But he hit you. Hey, I don't know what's going on.
I'm here to play basketball. You here to play basketball? I'm here to play basketball.
There's neither here or there. He look like one of those type of guys that he get hit in the face. He going the other direction.
Yeah, Taj do have an interesting question. He said, "Who's most likely to get upset before the NBA Finals, Boston or OKC?
Boston.
Yeah, I could say Boston. OKC is like a machine right now.
Because I would say this, and Boston coming in last days go, Cleveland or Detroit.
Cleveland can have them. They can get them. Yeah.
Cleveland got the bigs with Mobley down there, and the other boy. Like they ain't, if Boston ain't on it, they can be had.
They could be had for that's for
Now,
sure.
don't get me wrong. I'm hoping they lose. I'm hoping Boston lose.
But you gotta be logical.
But I'm just gotta be logical. James Harden he allergic, man. It's just when he gets in the playoffs, man, he allergic. Denver and the Spurs can make it interesting versus. No, they definitely can.
Yeah.
Denver and the Spurs can beat OKC. That's not far fetched.
But they have to be.
They're gonna have to be on it though.
They got to be perfect or close to it. So it's
especially Spurs. They're gonna have to be perfect because I don't think they have nobody to match the point output that Shea can put up. I don't think nobody can match him 30 for 30 each night. I don't think San Antonio will have that. And so now Denver can match him. Jokic can match Shea point for point. It just lies on what the others would do. And so I would have Denver giving them more problems than San Antonio does. But yeah, either team can definitely upset them for sure.
Facts. No, I'm with the same. And I think with Spurs, they're gonna have to get through is to the experience. Yeah, they're greatly talented, but the playoffs is a different monster. And yeah, they did. Yeah, did they sweep OKC in the season series, or was it like 3-1, something like that?
It might have been 3-1.
3-1.
OKC might have got one, but they dominated them.
They dominated them, but playoffs is a whole different monster. Whole different monster. So, but they can be had. It's just you going to be on top of your game
because their runs are stupid.
Stupid, right? Yeah.
When they go on runs, it's stupid.
For sure.
If I was an NBA coach, I would have the worst player on my team just to throw hands at Shea or just tell him to make sure Shea don't answer. That's what the Josh. Hey man, hey, I just do it just see what he do.
Yeah. I mean, have we ever seen Shea in like a scuffle or
he don't do it? He just backs away. He don't never get into.
Yeah. That's on the Canadians' ears, man. No Canadians, man, they just want peace and play it and who, man. That's it.
Dylan Brooks Canadian. Can't say that.
I stand corrected.
Can you say that?
He from the south side of Canada, so maybe a little different over there. But he's what, the one out of the remaining one. The remaining ones, they don't want no smoke like that.
But I would definitely I'd definitely test Shea.
Test Shea, yeah. It's if you're gonna buck up or how you gonna respond to this. Do you feed off of it, or if you're gonna, like Dan said, you just gonna run away?
Dylan and Shea both play for Canada. Yeah, they both play for Canada. So I don't know about Dylan would do it. He might have reserves about doing it. But I definitely would take I definitely take the 15 man on the bench. Be like, hey man, you gonna play tonight. You got one job. The moment Shea push off, still him. Just go ahead and just connect. Cause he gonna push off.
Hey man, it's still off on him, man.
I just want to see what he do. If he fight, you fight him. If he run, chase him. See what he do. See if he keep running. I think Shea keep running. He chasing me. I think Shea run out the arena.
He probably would.
He be outside running around the cars in the parking lot. Stop playing.
This is not basketball. Oh man.
But I just think that's funny. I think if he get here, I think he'll run.
For the people in the chat, what do y'all think that Shay would do when it comes to a confrontation? Do you think he's gonna stand
He'd be
his
like this.
ground?
He hit me. Yeah, he hit you. Put your doggone hands up.
You better put him up. Oh man.
You better put your doggone hands up. Yeah, he hit you again.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'll put an incentive in his contract just to make sure it happens."
Somebody just need to try him like that. Just
I just need to try him. I ain't never seen him in no altercation, no nothing on the court. You know, he just always, whenever like Lou Dort get in something, Shay just be walking away the other way. He just don't want no parts of it.
Yeah, you never see him getting. He don't even try to break it up or nothing. He just completely out the way. He almost act like he one of the players on the bench, or he just stay back.
I bring somebody there from the G League.
Yeah.
If I'm the owner, I bring somebody from the G League. Like, man, I'll buy you a house, man. All you gotta do is go out there and steal on Shay.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do nothing, man. He might end up be sitting up there like what's his name? Jordan what's his name? Jordan Peele? Jordan.
For who?
Remember he was with Golden State, the one that Draymond stole off on.
Oh, you talking about Poole?
Jordan Poole. I think he'll end up like that and just get dropped. He'll be standing there with his hand down to get dropped.
Ty talking about he too light skinned, can't respect
it. That's what I said. He got light skin energy, man. Even though he dark skinned, he just too light skinned. Man, as far as that energy, he just so mellow, man.
I think he'll run.
Boy,
I think he'll run. And I think it'll be immediately too. I think he'll get hit and it just be a natural instinct just to get out of there. I think he has a flight. You know, everybody has that fight or flight, or be in shock. It's either three things that happens when something traumatic happens to you. Like if somebody punch you, you're gonna do one of the three things. Either you're gonna fight back, or you're gonna be kind of shocked, or you're gonna get the heck up out of there.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get the heck up out of there. You talking about must see? Talking about break the internet?
Boy,
that'll be must see TV. We'll do a video that night.
Exactly. For sure.
That mess will be funny. I do it while the game going on. While he chasing them, I'll be getting online. Shay like he'll run up in the stand.
Oh man. I know one player that would do it.
Who?
Isaiah Stewart from Detroit. They wouldn't think twice about it.
But they kind of need him a little bit. You got to get somebody that ain't gonna play at all. You need somebody that ain't gonna play at all. That this just came out of nowhere. If Isaiah Stewart do that, he out the league. He can't afford
Isaiah do it for free.
No, I'm saying, but he'll be out the league if he does it.
You don't think that's coming?
It's gonna at least it's prolonged. But if he do that mess this year, he out of there.
Because I'm just counting down the days, man. Because till he gets some self-control, he go out to anybody.
You gotta get somebody that nobody knows about, that he just checks in the game, and it's just like, who is this guy? Nah,
man. I don't think Brandon got that in him to do that, man. And then you
Brandon
got
got
to
Brandon got too many sponsors, man. He ain't finna throw that away. You gotta get somebody who ain't got nothing to lose, man.
lose, man. They barely hanging on.
You gotta get somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. Like, I'm here on a wing and a prayer. I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got no brand deals. I ain't got no guaranteed money. Like, the owner said he gonna break me off a piece of check on the side. I gotta take this. You need somebody desperate.
I gotta do it.
You need somebody desperate, man. Like, you need somebody desperate. The owner, like, man, I give you 1.5 million, man. You do it. I give it to you in cash. Like, you got to do that like that. Like, for somebody who got stuff to lose,
oh man,
they ain't gonna do it for 1.5 million. Like, man, I'm gonna make that in the game. Like, I ain't 1.5 million. Like, you know, I just do it. Like, man, I got a $10 million contract. What you mean 1.5 million?
You hustling backwards.
You talking about throw my whole contract away? You gotta get somebody who ain't like he making $500,000 a year or something like that. Where it's like, man, I get this 1.5. I can go start me a food franchise. you done in the NBA. I'll tell you that now. If you soccer player and chase him around the arena, you done. You can just call your career over with. What the coach asking you to do, you do need to know your career is over. If you sock a guy and chase him around the arena, don't even come back to the team. Just chase him on out of there with your bag on your back, because you are done in NBA.
What you tell? Look, you're on your way out anyway. So I'm trying to help you set up for your next career outside of basketball, because you're done here.
You done. If you're on national TV in the playoffs and you sock a star player and then you chase him around the arena, oh, you done.
I mean, Ty said he'll go sign a Russian player overseas to make it happen.
Boy, they get that man for terrorist threats and terroristic. It'll be a terroristic attack. Boy, they treat that like 9/11. You can't do that. It got to be American. Boy, it be Twin Towers all over again, boy. You cannot get a foreigner to come and soccer. It got to be somebody who live on U.S. soil.
They already gonna be looking at them side eye coming over. So yeah, oh man.
And I want somebody who speak English, so when they interview him, we can understand the whole thing. When he gonna do podcasts, I can understand it. If it's Russian, we ain't gonna be able to understand what he's saying, what the coach told him to do. I want an American guy, so we can fully understand the whole context of why he did this, what he was thinking, how good did it feel.
Ty said, imagine a player chasing Shea into the locker room. I'll cop his jersey the same day.
I think everybody would. He'd be he'll make so much money doing interviews. Can you imagine his social media, how it's gonna blow?
Cause we'll reach out to him like, bro, how did it feel?
Man, in a heartbeat. Can you imagine how his social media will blow?
Man, say.
And it'd be the number one question. Man, what was you thinking when you was chasing Shea in that arena?
Unless somebody grab him like how Draymond grabbed Rudy Gobert and drag him.
As a coach, you got to have it all set up. You just can't go out there without a plan, because you have to know it. If he hits Shea, people gonna grab him. You have to know that. So you have to have this all set up. His teammates are going to have to participate. They're going to have to
box out.
They're going to have to box some people out. He just can't go out there and just get the swinging and then think that they're going to let him just continue to go. No, the referee's going to step in. Other teammates are going to try to hold him. So you got to have a strategic plan in place. At the same time, not knowing that this was going to happen. the coach, he gonna have to lie. Hey, he a loose cannon. I don't know what. I don't know
That's
what.
not acceptable here.
We do not coach it. We do not teach it, and we do not condone it.
Wait, go.
Hey, coach, you like that? What? Whoa, coach.
Coach,
I ain't never been your coach. I just met you today. We just signed you today. To my coach. Man. That's Mr. Smith to you. I ain't never been your coach.
Definitely not now. I would not stand for this.
Nah, boy, you got to deny. Can nobody know nothing about the plan that this happened?
Oh,
he has to be a lone wolf. He has to take this on the chin and everything that comes with it.
Yeah, the less people that know, the better. Oh man.
Do not tell the child boys and stuff, because they be the first one they be snitching.
Snitching, they the who is who. That's how word get around. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the coach told him to hit him.
Oh man. But that would be must see TV, I must admit.
Boy, that'd be better than the NBA final.
At that point, it'll be lackluster at that point, because they're gonna be talking about that for the rest of until the next season start.
Like, boy, look at him go.
Yeah, I could just see that, man. Yeah.
Man, Shea went and get his backpack and get it the heck up out of there.
Make sure you get his skincare product so you can get up. It's swelling. Oh man. Do you have any, like, if you had to pick an upset in any round, who would your upset be?
I mean, I got a potential upset in each round. So, like, an upset can happen, in each round. Like Minnesota could potentially upset Denver. Like, that's a potential. They have the talent to do so. Do I think they're gonna do it? No, but it can happen. Like I said, the Spurs could upset OKC in the next round. They can do it. If the Cavs or Detroit could beat Boston.
Yeah.
So it's just, basically we're just going on logic, basically, and playoff pedigree. What we've seen teams do in playoffs. Boston has shown that they can get it done. But Boston can be had because this is probably the least talented team that they have had in some time. But they're still dangerous. To me, they still one of those teams that live by the three. So that's dangerous. But we shall see, man. I think if any team gives them problems, it probably would have to be Cleveland, man. I think Cleveland should be the dark horse. I think James Harden is just better than Darius Garland was when they had Darius Garland. I think that they believe in James better. I think they trust him. They're letting him set up. They actually letting him run point. When Darius Garland was there, he was just a glorified assistant.
Yeah.
So I think they just set up better. I think he utilized their bigs better. Darius Garland really, didn't have high assist numbers. James is going to give you 7 to 10 assists per night. You can mark that in the book. He's going to give you that.
And pretty much this, as far as point total, he's gonna give you what Darius Garland is giving you.
But with the potential to go off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if ability wise, they is there. It just James Harden, he just has
he has the moments, man, where he just you be like, where is James?
James, man,
like he just out there getting cardio.
Yeah, it's just like the opposite thing he's been doing all year. It just flips, and it's never been the case. Now I don't know if he made that turn this year. I mean, he has the opportunity to. You have Donovan Mitchell with you. Then you got them two bigs down there, so you have people to ride with you.
Well, that's why I didn't pick him, because he hasn't shown that he can do it, but the potential's there, So I wouldn't be shocked if they do, sneak up on Boston or something like that. I wouldn't be shocked. Detroit, I just don't think Detroit just don't have enough outside of Cade. I just don't see another guy that you can count on.
Cause they big on Doran, but I'm like,
but he's not a post player. He's just getting fed.
He getting fed, yeah. So off the pick and rolls and the cleanup stuff like that. But
I'm talking about a guy that you can say, hey, Cade go out the game, we run it through you.
Facts.
The offense runs through you. Like, I don't think they have another guy like that.
No, they don't. Okay, because Tobias definitely ain't gonna get you nothing.
You know who would fit in good with them? Devin Booker.
Oh, that would be tough. That would be tough.
Him and Cade in the backcourt.
That would be tough. Were you talking about that explosive backcourt?
I'll be picking them then.
Yeah, that would definitely be a.
It's similar to like it's almost like a J-Dub and Shea. Like you got both of those guys who can go off, and they both can do a little bit of everything. That's kind of what makes them explosive. Like J-Dub can play off the ball, then you can put the ball in his hands. He can do a little bit there. It's just it's a little bit of everything.
Mid range.
He can shoot the mid range. He can get to the cup. He gonna play tough defense. Like it's just, it's just,
Yeah, that'd be tough. Cause I'm pretty sure after these playoffs, Devin Booker gonna be looking around like, ain't nothing to happen here, man. I need to try to move around. I'm getting older. How is Devin Booker like? Is he 30 yet?
He close to it. Let me see.
29, yeah. So he
no sooner.
So in October he'll be 30. So man, you been in the league 11 years. You looking around like, bruh, and you ain't nowhere near closer to to actually winning or a chance to win than.
But I'm a Mavericks fan. But if I'm Detroit, I'm calling Dallas about Kyrie Irving.
If you're Detroit, ooh.
And I'm a Mavericks fan. I want to keep Kai, but Detroit is in like a win now mode.
Mm-hmm.
And if Kai can get a chance to compete for a title, with a young bunch like that, I think he can do a lot for them, experience wise, you know, and and still skill wise. But
Yeah, that'd be tough, man.
I hate they broke our team up, man. But we got cool flag.
Let me ask you this before we get to wrap it up and get out of here. I can't remember rookie of the year race that's been this close since Jason Kidd and Grant Hill back
Hmm.
in 95, 96.
Maybe Melo and LeBron too.
Melo and LeBron back in '03. Who do you give it to?
Looking at this playoffs, I give it to Cooper Flag. Man, Cog and Nipple, he could have just sat on the bench for that.
Cause my thing is they hollering out Knipple, and far as the 3-point total, but they have yet to say anything else about any other stats. No
I mean,
rebounds,
he ain't got no other stats.
assists.
He just a shooter.
But that's my thing is like Cooper is averaging more points than you,
Cooper top 5 in almost every category.
assists, rebounds, defensive
And,
rating,
and then not only that, Cooper is leading his team in points,
points.
blocks, steals, rebounds, everything.
You getting fed. Cooper is having to create. He has less talent than you on your team, and you surrounded with all this talent. So of course it's going to be. And on top of that, you're the fourth option on top of all that. So,
Sure.
man. Think about Bronny. What is it? Bronny handed out the most water this season in the NBA history. He's obviously the rookie of the year. Boy, so he got a bone to pick with Bronny, but
Man, they hate that boy. But man, nah, I would say Cooper Flag, man, because Cooper Flag, he is a team, and the numbers he put up are not inflated numbers because he had to go get those numbers out the mud, and because you're not playing alongside somebody who can carry you.
mm-hmm.
Knuckle, he got carried a lot this season, so I have to go. I think Jason Kidd said it the best. He said, Knuckle is a puzzle piece. Cooper Flag is the puzzle. So I think that sums it up, And then you look at the highs and lows. Like Cooper Flag highs are highs. Like 50 balls for a rookie.
He's 19.
And 19, like that's crazy.
That's what people is like negating is like he's doing all this at 19. Imagine what he's going to be doing at 29.
29, 23, 24.
No, I'm just saying like just 10 years down the line, if he's doing that now.
Just imagine if they get a good team around him. Like his team is mostly hurt this year. Like they mostly out. You talking about Kyrie hurt. Lively was hurt. PJ was hurt most of the season. Gaffer was hurt majority of the season. Like you got guys in and out the lineup. They just could not stay healthy. I think they could have made the play-in had everybody been healthy.
Yeah.
Ty said Flag be in LA alongside Luka in 5 years. Man,
boy, if they do that, boy,
I think
I would denounce my fandom if they do that.
I think they'll set a bomb off in Dallas. Dallas fans acted a fool when Luka left.
Did you tell me to do it again?
They had to get Nico out of there. I think the owner learned his lesson. I don't think he's gonna do it no more.
Yeah, he ain't doing that no more.
That didn't go over well.
Boy, everywhere Nico showed up, boy, they was on his neck. They stayed on his.
It didn't go over well, man. That went as bad as possibly it could go. Like Dallas didn't benefit out of that whatsoever. Well, you got Cooper Flag out of it, but other than that, you didn't benefit out of it at all. Because the piece you traded for, he gone.
You traded again, so
it was a stupid trade. That that should have never happened, but it is what it is. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Now we rebuild with Flag.
And Flag we trust.
Now granted, his upside is a lot higher. His potential to me is a lot higher than Luka is. Now will he be that good? I don't know. But at 19 scoring 50 balls, got a high potential. And the way that he can defend, his ceiling is high. Now we'll see what he turns out to be in the next couple of years. But we shall see. But it is what it is at this moment. So, but we getting ready to get up out of here, man. We appreciate everybody joining in with us, man. Appreciate my boy Taj, man, joining in. But man, until next time, man, we'll be on this thing, man. We got some draft picks coming up, man. We're gonna tell you who we like in this upcoming draft, man. So
the NFL draft.
Be on the lookout for that, man. For sure. And man, but until next time, man, this is Let That Be Known. Peace out.